I decided to get therapy because I needed it. I needed it to deal with the trauma that I hadn't been through already as a child, growing up in an unstable environment. You know, it wasn't normal to see your first dead body at 16 years old. It's not normal to go to 5 funerals of your closest friends before you 17 years old, before y'all get out of high school. They died from gun violence. It's not normal to see that type of stuff. It's not and not have no therapy for it. Not have nobody to console you. Not have nobody to come to you and say, look, you know, this is how you deal with grief. This is how you get over grief. You know what I'm saying? Not many generations been passed already, and we're just not getting to the point of learning how to deal with grief. You know, so at 16 years old, it's not normal to go through that stuff. But the brain accepts it as normal after so long. And we begin to tell ourselves, well, this is a normal situation. It's normal to see our parents, you know, our friends' parents or our parents hooked on drugs. It's normal to see our uncles on drugs, alcoholics. It's normal to see this stuff to us at the time. But I realized through therapy that this wasn't normal. And through cognitive behavior modification is where I learned that, you know what, there's something that can be done about this here. And I'm not the only person that's in my community that suffered, that's seen this stuff. So I can't be the only one that's traumatized by this stuff. My partners, you know, my partner's household was dysfunctional just as well as my household was dysfunctional. You know, my neighbor's household was dysfunctional just as well as my house was dysfunctional. So I can't be the only one that went through this here. But I perceive it in a different way because of what I was taught. So now I understand that, okay, you know what? There's an answer to this. There's a way to beat this. There's a way to beat this automatic way of thinking. You know, there's a way to change all this. And that's what I set forward to learn. And that's what intrigued me. Before, I was motivated by modification therapy. I was motivated by it, just like I was motivated by the preachers at church, but never inspired. See, inspiration and motivation is two different things. So once I became inspired, I began to do something. I began to put what I know, I began to put what I learned into action. And then I began to see the results in my life.